This video might be the most important video that we've ever made, and I'll tell you why. I often see beginners trying to stop in potentially dangerous ways that doesn't work. And that's exactly the reason why we've made several videos on this channel about how to stop on skis. But this video is about how not to stop on skis, and I'll go over 3 of the most common and potentially dangerous ways that I see people trying to stop on skis, so hopefully you or someone you know won't be doing these. And you want to watch the video all the way to the end, where I'll share some important information about what to do instead. But first, here's how not to stop on skis. I sometimes hear beginners on skis say that if they lose control and things go wrong, they can always sit down on their skis, sort of like an emergency bailout. But in reality, things might end up getting even worse. So what happens is that when you sit down on your skis, you decrease the wind resistance and you're probably just going to pick up even more speed. But what's worse is that turning your skis and coming to a full stop becomes extremely difficult, which makes it a terrible and potentially dangerous bailout option. The second really bad way of trying to stop is a variation of sitting down on your skis. Only this time you're doing it from a snowplow position. So getting your pelvis below your knees in a snowplow position puts your knee in a very dangerous position. And the injury stemming from this is actually so common that it has gotten its own name, the phantom foot. So here I'm skiing in a snowplow position with equally bent joints, and now I'm trying to move into the phantom foot position. Obviously I don't want to go all the way, but here I can definitely feel the yellow zone, the orange zone, and if I go any further from here, my hip will go below my knee and I will go into the red zone that will break my knee. So don't go in there. This is definitely a dangerous position. I can feel how uncomfortable it is. So please don't go into this backseat sit down position from your snowplow.
Skiing in a snowplow is perfectly fine and a good way to learn how to ski. Just avoid sitting down between your skis in this position.
If you want to learn more about the phantom foot incident, I've shared some links down in the description you can follow. So this one is also very common amongst beginners on skis who are looking for some way or some method of trying to control their speed and come to a stop. And that is by using their poles. What using the poles trying to stop looks like is this. So what people will do is trying to stop like this with the poles, which is perfectly understandable because the experience so far at this stage is that the surface is really slippery like this, and the poles, they do provide a bit of grip in the snow. So that's what they'll turn to. But the problem is that when you go here, the skis with you on top of them will continue gliding down the hill while the pole will stand firmly in the ground pointing at you. So you might end up with the pole hitting you somewhere on your body or in your face, which is of course really bad. So please don't try to use your poles for stopping on your skis. It's not a good way. So now we've gone over 3 really bad ways of trying to stop on skis. And as promised in the beginning, now I'm going to share with you what to do instead. The first thing you need to be doing is to learn good ski technique. More specifically, learn how to use your skis to control your speed and come to a full stop. And when you do that, you won't be feeling the need to use your poles to stop because you can use your skis, which is a much better option. Hiring a ski instructor is often a good idea to help you learn this. You can of course also check out the videos that we have made on this channel about how to control your speed and come to a full stop by following the links in the description. In the first two really bad ways of trying to stop on skis, we saw that sitting down on your skis, be it on parallel position or in the plow position, was used as an emergency bailout. So the second thing you need to be doing is to learn how to bail out better.
Before we continue with what you should do instead of sitting down on your skis when you're bailing out, I have a gift for you that can help you learn good ski technique and set you on the right path on your skiing journey. Good balance is essential for your ability to control your speed and direction. So I want to give you a copy of our How to Ski guide, Learn to Turn with Balance, so you can quickly learn the basics of balance on skis. It's from our ebook series, Learn to Turn. I'm sure you'll find it really helpful, and all you have to do is click the link in the description, type in your email, and I'll send you your copy of Learn to Turn with Balance right away. Now let's jump back into the video.
So whenever you feel like an emergency bailout is the only option you have left, and you see yourself starting to go down, sitting down, what you want to do instead of just going down is you want to put your feet together and lay down to the uphill side. All right, so that's a much better option than going like this, completely unable to control your speed and unable to stop, or going down into the phantom foot position. One of the things that is associated with the phantom foot injury or the incident is having the uphill arm behind your body. So in order to contradict that or stay in a more safe position, you want to have your hands in front of your body over your skis. So let's try another time. So now I'm starting to lose control. I put my feet together and I throw myself down to the side with my hands in front of my body over the skis. So of course there are no guarantees that you won't hurt yourself in some way by doing this, but it's a much safer way to bail out than sitting down on your skis with either the parallel or the plow position. I hope you learned something from this video and that it will help you and your skiing friends get a good start to your skiing journey. Have a nice day and be safe on the slopes.